What's going on there, friends? My name is M. and welcome back to another episode of Super Princess Peach. In the last parts, I found out that I can't access Bowser's castle until I get every single toad. So what you're seeing on these cut footages is me going back to every level that I did not get every single toad and get the remaining toads, because that is required in the game apparently. That's what I found out. So, and also with me I have a special guest.
Hello guys, it is I, Multigame Master 1, reporting in once again for MChan338. How are you doing, Max?
I am doing fine, still suffering through allergies, so...
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, normally guys, you would hear me with much more energy, but since Max is sick, I kind of have to feel bad for him, and, well, really can't use all of my energy that I used to have on my videos.
So, when I recorded these videos, I basically recorded one level per video. Not every single level, because of course there are some levels where I did get all the toads. So for every level I did not, I basically just recorded just one video, or one video per level. So.
You know, honestly, I have to feel a little bit guilty because, I'll be honest with you, a long time ago, my little sister played Super Princess Peach, and I wanted to try the game out myself, so, when I asked her one day to get Super Princess Peach, then she let me borrow it, and I played the game myself, and this was a little while back. Now, here's where the guilty part comes in. In order for you to complete the game itself, I knew all along that you had to rescue every single toad, and when I first heard that Max was doing a blind LP of Super Princess Peach, I decided not to tell him, which was very foolish on my part, in retrospect. I should have let him know, and Max, I do apologize to you for not telling you, but it is true that you have to rescue every single toad to challenge the final boss.
I didn't really I didn't find out in the... Because, like, I thought toads were gonna be, like, star coins from, like, New Super Mario Bros.
You know, first time I played this game, I thought so as well, but it turns out that they're actually required. Though I'm not entirely sure if during my first playthrough, if I got every single toad. So, yeah.
Every single toad in one run?
Yeah, I wasn't really sure if you had to get every single toad the first time I played this. Then again, maybe I have. I don't really know. It's been a long time since I played the game, and my memory of it is just really fuzzy.
So yeah, if I knew earlier, if the game really did tell you that you have to rescue every single toad, like at an earlier point, instead of like at the last, instead of like right before the final level, then of course the person playing the game for the first time is gonna know automatically that yeah, you have to find every single toad.
I think it would have been more fair on Nintendo's part if they actually mentioned before the final boss, like really early in the game, if you had to rescue every single toad to challenge the final boss, and therefore complete the game if you beat him.
Because some of these toads, or at least to me, it's probably just me, but some of these toads, a few of these toads, I found them to be like really well hidden.
Me too. Honestly, the hiding spots for the toads themselves, they were definitely quite challenging to find.
Yeah, so it's like I definitely found them to be hard. I definitely think like a first-time player would definitely have a hard time in finding some of those toads if they do know that you do have to get every single toad.
They also probably wouldn't know right away some really tricky locations for you to find those said toads. Oh, Shriek Mansion, I love this level.
Yeah. So this right here, that down arrow, I never really, I noticed it before, but I never really had that. This was when I had Charmix as a guest, and I never really had that mindset to actually like jump down.
Dude, coins aligned in an arrow? That.
Well, I thought when it meant go down, I thought it meant go down the pipe.
Well, even so, you should check out that path. That just screams a secret, don't you think?
Yes, and for some reason I never checked this pipe for whatever reason. I don't remember what the reason. I don't even remember what the reason was. I didn't check the pipe. But I definitely missed this toad. Well, actually, this was a bad level. This was a really bad level for me because I didn't get a single toad. I believe this was the only level throughout the LP where I did not get a single toad.
Yeah, I can see that when you start the level off, you haven't rescued a single toad in this level in Shriek Mansion.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad. So this was a pretty bad level for me.
Well, it isn't bad for your blind playthrough. I'll give you that.
Yeah. So when I went and to look for these toads, I will tell you right now, I did not look up any information on where these toads are or where these toads are located. I pretty much ran through every level just just had my mind completely open for curious spots.
He also didn't ask me for any information, just so we're clear.
So these are, so if you see me I can be like just standing still for like a few seconds just to think, just cause when I went to record, that was me thinking to see if there's something. And I did find puzzle pieces as well. I only found a few on my way.
Yay! Oh god, those boos are really creepy.
Yeah.
Even creepier than the normal boos.
Yep. So all these doors except for one lead to the correct way. And which one did I? And I pretty much just cut to the point where I went to the correct door, just so I don't waste time.
Yeah, I was starting to wonder which door it was that you had to go through in order to rescue the toad that's in that little spot over there.
Uh-huh. And this is the Fury Volcano. It's a really interesting world.
I think I honestly like the Fury Volcano the best. Not just because of the concept of you going through a burning volcano filled with lava and magma and such, but also the music. I mean, the music just sounds pretty cool to listen to with every level that you go through.
It really does, yeah. I definitely enjoy the soundtrack for Super Princess Peach. I pretty much underestimated this game when I was first introduced to it.
Also, I like this game in general because
yeah.
Well, instead of the concept in which Peach is always kidnapped and it's up to Mario to save Peach, this time Mario, as well as Luigi and the Toads, are kidnapped, and now it's up to Princess Peach to save them all.
Yep.
I mean, how could it possibly get any better? Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, which is why I completely underestimated this game, because I thought like at first I wasn't gonna like it when people started like when I started getting so many requests of this game.
Super Princess Peach is a good game.
Yeah. Of course, I'm not gonna give my final thought. I'm not gonna give my full. I don't have my full solid opinion on this until I actually do beat the game. So I won't talk too much about it yet.
Well, my thought on the game is it's just one of the greatest Mario games ever created by Nintendo.
Uh-huh. Do you think they should make another Peach game?
You know, honestly, I think they should. They could make a Super Princess Peach 2. But I'm not sure what kind of concept that they could base the game off of this time around. Like, I honestly just don't know. Like, maybe Bowser could kidnap Mario again and Peach could just save him all over again, but there has to be like some kind of twist to it. Like, a means of Bowser achieving not only domination in the Mushroom Kingdom, but also the whole entire world as well.
Wouldn't that be too much? Wouldn't that be too much of that, though?
Hey, Bowser tried to conquer the world a couple of times before, besides the Mushroom Kingdom.
Okay, right.
Exactly.
And this is Gleam Glacier, which I would have to say Gleam Glacier would probably be my favorite world in this game.
Well, as for me, I think Gleam Glacier is my least favorite because in some places there are icy physics that can literally, and this is no pun intended, slip you up.
Yeah, and I love the music in Gleam Glacier.
The music is pretty nice to listen to, I will agree.
Yeah, one of my probably, yeah, I think Gleam Glacier is like my favorite level themes.
And it's just so great to watch all of the snowfall. Let it snow, let it snow. I'm gonna stop there.
Or maybe the Frozen song.
I actually never heard the Frozen song, if I'll be honest with you.
Oh well. For some reason, I've never really found any obsession with that song, but I don't know. A lot of people have an obsession with that song, but I never really found any obsession with it. I mean, I like the song, but it's just I'm not addicted to it.
Yeah, this next hole that you were going after, this one also gave you some trouble because I was wondering which hole you had to go down in before you could rescue the toad.
Yeah, that first pipe, like near the beginning, I passed it up, which is what made me pass up that first toad.
Max, you know what I wonder about Peach?
What?
She goes off into cold and frozen regions like this. How does she keep warm?
That's a good question, actually.
Like, we have Mario going into frozen places, frozen and cold places, as well as Luigi back in Luigi's Mansion. And for some reason, they can keep warm. So how is it possible that Peach can keep warm? Oh, death.
That's actually not a death. Pits, you only lose half a heart if you fall in pits.
I know, I'm just saying it anyway. Death.
Whatever. And then because that toad was near the end of the level, I decided to show myself beating the level.
Do you try to mostly aim for the star at the end of the course?
I honestly don't really care what I get, but I mean, if I get a star, then sweet, I get a star.
Well, in every level, I try to aim for a star, and I'd say about 85% of the time I get the star, and 15% I get something else like a mushroom or a flower.
Sometimes I get turnips, which is kind of lame, but oh well.
Yeah, refresh my memory. How many coins do the turnips give you? Oh, that is so stupid. Now I remember that.
Yeah. So my bad luck can sometimes occur like that.
Right.
I also like the vibes in this game, like the vibe powers.
You do, huh? Which one is your favorite?
I don't know which one would be my favorite, to be honest. All of them seem really cool to me.
But if you had to choose one, then what would it be? Just go ahead and pick one.
I don't know. Let's see. Crying, you move really fast. Angry, stomp on the ground and do some. I believe you move slower when you're angry. Flying is also good. And healing is also good if I'm in a low condition. Oh, I really don't know.
Well, I'll tell you my favorite. Mine would have to be Calm, considering the fact that with it you can regenerate your health.
Yeah, that's which I take advantage of it a lot on boss strategies.
I mean, you are right. It is hard to decide between the different vibes that Peach has as your favorite, because they're all equally good.
Wait, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened right there. Somehow...
Yeah.
Wait, can you not see my screen?
I can see your screen now.
Oh,
it's fine.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. If you've seen a black screen.
Oh no, it's not gonna show in the video. That was a Vegas glitch. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, okay. Well, on the Skype screen, it was a black screen for me, but I don't think I missed much.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the toad that I knew where it was because I tried going for it earlier, but then I killed this Koopa. So now this is me trying to decide how I'm going to get that Koopa.
Right away, I can think of a way. Use the shell. Use
Well,
the shell.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the shell, but then that, like, the Koopa himself is just...
Seriously, that Koopa is just stuck in one place. Like, how is it even possible for you to get at that shell?
Well, you can just do that, or what I just did right there.
Still, though, it's difficult to get that shell initially.
Yeah.
Yay! Another toad rescued.
Yep. And then now we're here in the Giddy. I can never figure out how to pronounce this
Giddy.
world name. Giddy. Giddy. Wow.
Giddy Sky.
Because like because like Charmix and I made fun of his name because we couldn't pronounce it. So it's like we kept giving it some kind of other nicknames, such other ridiculous names like Giddy Sky. I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't argue with you on that or even bother questioning it. I just love the level back room. Yeah, that's perfect, good vocabulary. Back room. No, I like the level background in this level. By the way,
yeah,
the dark storm clouds.
Yeah, Giddy Sky, I will have to say, is definitely like the hardest world for at least for me when I went to find the toads.
I can't really blame you for 1 second because in some levels in the Giddy Sky, you end up in a maze-like situation, and sometimes it can be difficult for you to find all of the toads initially.
Yeah, and plus like there are like so many enemies, and there's some enemies that are like placed in really bad spots, and knockback is like a big favor, which really annoys me a lot.
Yeah, I forget all of the enemies that can be found in this world, but all of them are pretty annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember this spot with the hidden toad. Wow, nice shot, Bonsai Bill.
I went that pipe last time, so I'm skipping past that pipe.
You know, Peach has a lot of heart and strength in surviving against those Bonsai Bills.
Yeah. Well, actually, the enemies in general, pretty much.
Yeah, just about all of them.
Yeah.
Now, where can we find this last
especially
toad?
lava. Like, normally you're used to lava, like, instantly killing you, but no, Peach survives lava in this game.
And also, her dress doesn't get burned due to the lava.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, excuse me.
Oh my god, Max, how many times are you gonna keep burping?
I don't know.
Anyway. So, there's the last toad in that level.
Yep, so we're just about almost done. Well, actually, there's a lot of levels where I did not 100%. So starting off with starting with 7-4.
Well, knowing this recording footage that you got in your spare time, you're bound to be almost there at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the Giddy Sky levels were really painful. Were really difficult for me. I would have to say this would be my least favorite world.
Did this level kind of frustrate you?
Well, I didn't die in any of these levels, and I will be honest with that. I really did not die when finding these toads, but it was very annoying trying to decide which areas I have or have not explored.
Well, you know what's there to continue to make you feel happy?
What?
The Giddy clouds. Look at their smiley faces.
Yeah. So this is an area I believe I did not explore.
It's like if you're feeling
yep,
happy,
I definitely
then...
did not explore this part.
I'm surprised that you could have missed that. But yeah, this was just a blind playthrough for you on this game, so I can't really blame you for missing that. Yeah.
Overall, though, with very few exceptions of this, I definitely find this game to be very enjoyable.
By the way, I was about to tell you that you could have slid down there and you pulled it off right away.
Yep. I kind of knew. I knew that.
You probably knew that already from Super Mario World.
I knew that from like previous Mario games. I knew like I knew ever since Mario 64 you can slide.
How awesome is that, by the way? Peach
Really
powers
awesome.
up the balloon. Peach powers up the balloon with her fury.
Well, then again, this thing is a hot air balloon, and hot air balloons run in hot air.
Hot air balloon. Hot air. That's actually a good one. It's a very good concept.
So logic definitely makes sense right there.
Totally.
I never realized that all 5 levels I did not get I did not get every toad.
Let's see, where can this one be found?
Well, down here because because I never knew there was something down here.
Yeah, as I said before, guys, it's been a while since I've played this game myself, since I borrowed it from my sister. So...
Uh-oh.
Oh. Battery running low 10%. Do you need to charge up your batteries?
I already plugged it in.
Okay, first we had the black screen on my end, and now you were running low on battery power.
Oh well, at least it's not... That's... yeah, oh well. Also I am aware that I am gonna die, but thank goodness I have enough energy to use Calm.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, we apologize for the technical difficulties in this episode, but hopefully they're not too bad.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
So anyway, as I was saying earlier, it's been a while since I played this game, and I just feel so bad for Max because I knew all along that in order for you to complete this game, you have to rescue all of the toads.
Because like the thing is like, yeah, because like for blind, I don't 100% blind LPs unless it's a game that I know I can 100%.
Well, technically you can 100% the game if you find all the collectibles, as well as do some other stuff in the game as well.
Yeah.
And of course, I myself am a 100% completionist when it comes to games, if games can possibly be complete 100%. But in your case, this doesn't really matter to me because you're just going through the game normally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so whether or not you complete this game 100% yourself doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
And it's your project after all.
Yeah, so this is pretty much an any percent run.
What do you think of that talking umbrella, by the way? What's his name? Perry?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of him or her?
I think he's really he's really cool. It's unfortunate that you don't really see, that he only appears in this game unless there are some trophies or stickers I'm not aware of in a Smash Bros game, but other than that, I think he's really cool.
You know, I swear that I think I may have saw Perry as a collectible in one of the Super Smash Bros. Games. I swear, I think I did. I don't know. I'll have to look back into it.
And this is near the end of the level. Go inside this pipe right here. You may think this will take you back to this windy section, but if you really think about it, there's the last toad.
Thank you!
That's exactly what that toad actually said.
They also say,
Thanks!
and that was me trying to pull off a toad impression. My throat is raspy now.
I can't do a toad voice. Well, one because I can't do it anymore, and the other is because my throat does not have that energy to do that.
I'm surprised myself that I can pull off a toad impression like that. I mean, usually when I do that, my throat hurts.
So, and this is the last level where I'm finding the remaining toads. Bowser's Castle, there was not very many levels where I missed out on toads.
Oh god, I have no idea what the heck those things are, but they do offer a good means of security in Bowser's Castle, don't you think?
Yep, and by the way, if it counts down, they explode on you, which is so you have to struggle out of it. So yeah, it may not seem like I was pushing a lot of buttons to struggle out of it, but I really was.
Has Bowser's Castle ever seemed to be haunted, by the way?
Not really. Alright.
Then why the heck is there a giant boo there? Honestly, I have no clue. I mean, I myself never thought that Bowser's castle was haunted. When you got to this part, did you pass this by accident, or did you ever come to this part at all?
I actually because there's a pipe that I went to when I originally did this level, which prevented me from I almost fell, which prevented me from missing out on this area.
Okay, so you didn't see that the first time around.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know that if you jump at the edge of the railing, you can jump a little higher?
Yeah. And this took me back to the slide area, so...
Yeah, usually I do that as well, just to make sure that I got everything.
Uh-huh. It's nice how the fire around Princess Peach can kill Koopa Troopas.
It's also nice to see the happy face on the bloom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it just makes you smile.
I just like Peach's face when she gets angry on the bottom screen.
I myself find it to be scary.
Alright. Well, anyway,
whenever girls get upset at me, I usually get freaked out.
Alright, wait, that's all the Toads. So with that being said, that's gonna be it for this episode, and stay tuned for next episode as for the finale of Super Princess Peach.
Good luck in the finale, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
The final boss is going to prove to be quite a big challenge for you, and I wish you all the best.
Yep. Let's see how well I'll do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And next time we're just gonna take on Bowser. Thank you, Multigame Master 1, for guesting, and we'll see you guys in the next part.
Thank you, Max, and we will see you guys soon. Check me out on my YouTube channel if you can.
Yep. All right. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.